admin part means managing their user, managing their
Yes.
security control,
Yes.
managing their org information, and
Okay.
as well as you are also responsible for their automation part. When I'm
Oh,
saying automation part, it includes workflow, approval process, visual
okay.
flow,
Okay.
report, dashboard, everything,
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
So this is a basic track.
Yeah.
Then we are going for developer. Developer means whole and soul is your responsibility. Whole
Okay.
and soul means saying that you have to design your module, you have to test your module, all those things. In
Okay.
admin part, we also have a QA testing part.
Okay.
Means above than that, you can test it, your application because you know the functionality of the application.
Yeah.
Then
Okay.
we have consultant role. Consultant means they are not developer, they are admin plus consultant. They know all the Salesforce feature, they know all the functionality. Then they can guide their client and their developers how to develop it.
Okay.
What is the functionality? Then this is the role. So basically, three roles are there right now, which
Okay.
track is in the market.
Okay.
Later on, you can become architect, you can become major role, whatever your interest is there.
Okay.
So this is the things which we and regarding certifications things and release things. So certifications first we need to clear ADM 201.
Yes.
That is your you have already cleared. Then we have advanced administrator.
401.
Then yes,
Okay.
401 is developer. 401 is developer, but
Okay.
301 now we have converted app builder. And now so many changes going on, so we changes it to app builder.
Okay.
And yeah, in developer background, we have dev PD1, platform developer 1 and platform developer 2. And
Okay.
then we have many more certifications. I will give you those sites. So
Okay.
can we have some quick question regarding till now, whatever you have covered? So I can see how much background you have. Then I will start from basics. Is it fine?
Yeah, it is fine. Like I
Okay.
know about this administration part mostly. I don't know
All
anything about
right.
this development side. So what I,
That's okay.
yeah, what I covered is I read this book. That basics PDF is there, right? What's
Correct,
that?
The
correct. That is
fundamentals
there.
of Salesforce. So basically, she was going through some of the practice exercises that comes along with that one. I realized
Mm-hmm.
that she did pretty much most of it, but she got stuck
Stuck
with
in data
data loader.
loader.
Oh, okay. So
So
data
yeah,
loader, you have finished it. Okay.
No,
she got stuck in
no,
that
I
one.
used to get errors all the time.
Okay, no problem.
So that's
So
the thing.
okay, I'm going to show you all those details,
Okay.
whatever it is there. So before that, going through that one, what I will do, I will start from scratch.
Okay.
Means how to. So first of all, I will give you scenario because you know already all the things. So
Okay.
how Salesforce project works. First of all, you need to know functional requirement. Then you need to convert that functional requirement to high technical document we are
Okay.
saying, and then based on that we are developing. So we are developing in all sectors, say medical sector, retail, pharma, banking,
Okay.
education, any sector. So whatever projects I'm going to give it to you based on all these sectors.
Okay.
So that means not all sector I'm saying, but one, two, three periods, so that you can first get what exactly requirement is there, then
Okay.
how you will convert that requirement into your technical solution, and then how
Okay.
you will develop it. So see,
Okay.
we are not doing coding at a first sight, so that
Yes.
if you can come to me and I will code it. No. First of all, you need to design that part and you need to design all the things. So
Okay.
let's take example means how you will convert that one.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you my screen. First of all, I'm going to show you what I'm going to cover,
Sure.
how it will take. So are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Perfect. So first of all, I hope you have gone through with all these things. You are very familiar with this
Yes. Yes.
screen,
These things.
but
Yeah.
yeah. So we have some default applications. Okay, these are the
Okay.
some default Salesforce applications. You
Okay.
can say we
Yes.
have
Yes.
App Exchange where we have published our application. We have developer community where you can ask any questions. We have success community where you can raise your ideas.
Okay.
So till now you have gone through the fundamental books.
Yes.
But Salesforce now given you a very powerful learning tool, which is Trailhead. Might be you
Yeah,
have gone
yes,
through that
yes.
one as well.
Trailhead. I've done some, I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I've completed some 50% of it.
Oh, that's good then. Salesforce.com. Mhm. All right. So let's open that one. Why I'm showing, because I just want to show you.
Okay.
So yeah. So here means first of all you need to know the user UI part, everything. So in everything when we are saying, you know how to create application, you know how to manage users, you know how to
Yes.
manage. So basically in first, if you are 4 years of experience, as Ram has told me you are going to apply. So
Yes.
you, yeah, first today I will talk around that one, what is expectation from industry and
Okay.
how you will achieve that one.
Okay.
So when you are going in industry or giving the interview, then they will ask you two perspective, configurational part and customization part. I'm now talking in professional way how we are taking interviews,
Yes.
so that
Yes.
I can give you that idea that what they are expecting and how you will learn it. So
Okay.
when I'm saying configuration part, so configuration part come all the administrative part, point
Okay.
and click method. There is no involvement of coding.
Okay.
Okay. Then they will ask you rate yourself in configuration part. When we are saying rate yourself in configuration part, we are asking how much you know in security control. Okay.
Okay.
How much you know security control means if I will ask you, do you know what is the organization wide default setting? Do you
Okay.
know how to control record? What are different type of record? Then we are asking rate yourself in manage users. Then
Manager.
we are
Okay.
asking, yeah, do
Okay.
you know how to create profile, permission set, role,
Okay.
what is the use of mass email users, how to create queue groups, and what is the relation between them, how to manage it.
Okay.
Then when we are saying rate yourself in this part, then we are expecting you know how to manage territories, what is the
Okay.
use of that one. Then we are asking major part in data management. In data
Okay.
management, we are asking, do you know how to upload data using data loader? Do you know how to work on workbench? Do you know how
Okay.
to work on, import wizard? Then we have different tool, command line data loader, which we are using for developers. And
Okay.
um, the three major tools we are using. Other tools you can also use, which is provided by external third-party tool, Jenkins, and those
Okay.
things as well. But you should tell us that if you write in your resume that then 4 years of experience, so you should know all these fundamental parts. Because if you know
Okay.
all these fundamental parts, then only you will consider it. So this is the
Okay.
basic part which we are looking nowadays. Now so many things added here. Lightning, which is newest tool which we are using, and probably by end
Yes.
of this year we totally force our user to go to Lightning. So what I
Okay.
will do here, I will teach you on Lightning. If
Okay.
you, I can, okay, Mazhab, I just right now I'm just giving you all this detail, but I force you to learn Lightning so that you can have better experience for the market, because
Okay.
market now tending move to Lightning experience, and
Okay.
Salesforce is also pushing back these things. So that's everyone learn. So
Okay.
same feature, but it has different looks and feels, and it is right now I cannot say faster because it's our experience. But yeah, in coming futures in October next release, it is the most valuable product from Salesforce.
Okay.
So we are pushing back to that. So same
Okay.
things. Then I let you know how to use all these things, how to use applications and all those things. How I created all this.
Okay.
But meantime, I will go to Classic so that I can show you what else things are here.
Okay.
So if you want to move back to Classic, so it is there. You can
Switch.
go to
Okay.
Salesforce
Switch.
Classic. Yeah, the
Okay.
screen which you are seeing that moment, it is Salesforce Classic, and that I have shown it right now, it is Lightning.
Lightning. Okay.
So yeah, yeah. So you have to familiar with Lightning things because in future we are going to use Lightning. We are going to develop on Lightning, Wave, artificial intelligence. This is the future of Salesforce.
Okay.
So yeah, other things day by day we are obsoleting that one. But I'm not saying our database going to be obsolete also, but technology which we are using, we are going to deprecate visual force. It's a
Oh,
developer tool. So those things we are just day by day we are enhancing then those things then. So I will try to teach you on those latest things.
okay.
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 So here after that, if you've gone through all the things, you have good understanding of. I'm just telling you
Config.
major part.
Okay, okay.
They will ask
Configurations.
all these things, but I'm telling you in the interview perspective how we are expecting, how industry expecting. So that if you are a 4 year of experience, guys, as an admin track you are doing, as a development you are doing. So what we are expecting, what you know. So we have a this security code called major impact. If you have better understanding, that's better because it will contain all your whole organization's heart. Okay,
Okay.
so that you can control everything. So
Yes.
we want full understanding on this one. So that's whatever they will ask you from here.
Okay.
They want major impact from managed user, as I told you. You
Yes.
have the full understanding how role works, what is the impact of that one profile, public group. After that, data management. Data management by three tools. First, import wizard, no one using in 4 year of experience,
Oh,
frankly speaking, but you
okay.
should know. Second,
Okay.
how to use data loader because it is
Okay.
major things, and how
Yeah.
to use workbench as a major tool, using bulk API and using development and all those things.
Okay.
So you should know this part. Then nowadays we are using Salesforce Mobile One because we have
Yes.
SF1 application which you can download in Google Play Store and from App Store in iPhone. So nowadays we are developing those part as well using this mobile administration. Then if
Okay.
you are a mobile partner, means admin partner, you should know all this. Apart
Okay.
from this, we are coming to customize and then we are coming to create part. In create part, we have automation part. Okay,
Okay.
we have automation part. What we
Okay.
are expecting from content who
Workflow.
knows configurational part, you should be very familiar with all these things, how to create app, custom object, pick list,
Pick
value
list
set,
values package.
packages, tabs, then workflow and approval process. This is the most part which we are using nowadays,
Okay.
workflow and approval. So here, this is the current automation part. All the things which contain this, we are saying in short automation part. So
Okay.
you need to read here as well in automation part. Means how
Okay.
to create rules, process builder tasks, all those things, and new features is coming. So that things. After
Okay.
that, after doing all these things, you should know deployment.
Okay. Deployment.
Deploying in the sense we have two instances. One we are giving production, one we are giving sandbox. Production
Okay.
means it is live to your end user. Say you are developing website, you are developing application, then it is live. So whatever new feature you are going to add, you cannot directly test it on your production because it is going to affect your end user.
Okay.
So what we are doing all this testing, enhancing our product, developing new features in our sandbox.
Sandbox. Okay.
From sandbox, we are deploying that code, we are deploying all the component, all the fields to the production.
Okay.
But yes, in sandbox as well, we have two, three sandboxes. We have two, three stage. So whenever in industry you will go, so you will not get direct final one. So first we have developer sandbox, which we
Okay.
are saying is staging. We have developer sandbox, then we have QA sandbox, where our quality team is testing that one. Then we have
Okay.
stage sandbox, where all the things merge together. Then we have environment, means production, live
Okay.
URL. So we
Okay.
have three sandbox and one production environment. So one by one step we are going. They will, as a developer, they will give you stage or developer, dev sandbox.
Okay.
In dev, you will develop, you will do your unit testing, then you will move those code to QA sandbox where
Okay.
your quality analysis team will develop. Then they will put it into stage where everything's thoroughly going to be tested, regression testing. Those
Okay.
part we will talk later, but then you will move it to that part. So here
Okay.
we are also using in configurational part this deployment things. Although
Okay.
it is different from customization, means we are including sometimes in customization, sometimes in configurational, but deployment is a major part. If you know I am a part of deployment team, means you know all the admin part and basic development part.
Okay. That's
Okay,
Yeah.
so we have different tools which we are utilizing for deploying the code. First is post.com IDE. Post.com IDE means Eclipse we are saying in short. So Eclipse we are using for deploying that one. Second, we have ChainSet, which is provided by Salesforce itself. So this
Okay.
deployment tool, you will see deployment status and settings. You will not find these things in developer edition.
Okay.
You will not find anything in developer edition because it is in sandbox and production. So once you go in next week, I will show you because we are working on real time.
Okay.
But I will show you how to work. Then once you will get any job, they will say you, do you know deployment? Then I will tell you the tricks and techniques what you need to tell and how it happened, how it works.
Okay. Sure.
So okay, we have three tools basically here, and we are using for migration means from deployment perspective. We have ChainSet. This tool is called ChainSet.
Change it. Okay.
Deploy here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is called ChainSet.
Okay.
Here deploy you have see title, but in sandbox you will see deploy. So we have inbound and outbound.
Okay.
So that part we will tell later how to use that one. Then we have post.com migration tool. You can download this app from App Exchange, which we have App Store like Google and Apple. So we have Salesforce App Store, which we are saying App Exchange. So you will download from there as well. After
Okay.
that, after doing all these things, right now I'm just telling you the
Okay.
configurational part, what you should understand for 4 years of experience.
Yes. Yes.
After doing all these things, these are the some advanced tool which we are using: Schema Builder, Lightning App Builder, Canvas App Reviewer, packages, and App Exchange Marketplace. You can directly click here. You can see your App Exchange.
Okay.
Then you should know the monitoring part. Monitoring part in the sense what is going on in your organization, how much license they have used, what is the data get used, and then what is the system overview means, what is the whole information is there. All the things you will get here.
Okay.
So you need to monitor all these things as well.
Okay.
So system overview, schema, business logic, API uses, user interface, most user license which we have, and other part. So these are the things which we are using. Then
Okay.
we have jobs and logs. Logs, you are also responsible for logs. Logs mostly developers are seeing, but as a admin part, you can also see logs. So
Okay.
schedule jobs, Apex jobs, Plex Apex queue, background jobs, what is running, what is not there. So
Okay.
you are the responsible for monitoring all these things. Then we have logs. Logs means email logs, debug log, how to set debug log level, what is the event monitoring. So here now, if I will summarize all of these things for configurational side, what do
Okay.
you know in configurational side, configurational part.
Yes.
Third, you should know automation, which I have shown you what else things are there.
Yes.
Fourth, you know the basic configurational part means how to create app, object build. Six, you need to know system overview. Seven, deployment.
Okay.
These are seven things you should know in configurational part when you're going to apply for administrator post and I know consultant post, not consultant but administrator post and
Oh,
testing post. So these are the things which we are expecting as a 4 year of experience. You know thoroughly. I'm not saying basic. You know thoroughly. They will give you scenario based question.
okay.
This is my company requirement. How you will achieve it.
Okay. I got it.
Okay. Yeah. So we will I will try to teach you with that perspective. We will try to take scenarios, we will try to take those things so that you should feel real time, okay, if this type of question comes, what is my answer and how I will, implement that scenario.
Yes. Yes. I got
So means if we go to pharma sector, if we go to retail sector, if we go to education sector, because which sector we have very close. So very things is there. We will talk in that scenario, then we will try to implement here and then we will track all those things.
it.
Apart
Okay.
from this, now we are coming to configurational part done. Customization part. Customization is pure coding part.
Okay.
Okay. So in that one, first of all, you need to know what are the tools you are using, what is the database, what is the coding programming things, and what is the best practices for using that one. So
Okay.
generally, when anyone asks you how rate yourself in customization, so generally we are taking 3 to 4 different names. Apex. This is a programming language which we are using to
Okay.
develop a code.
Okay.
It is backend language like Java, if you have heard, like C++,
Yes. Yes.
like ASP.NET. So this is the backend language where we are writing our code, Apex. Then
Okay.
Visual Force is for UI customization, like your HTML, CSS, JavaScript. We are using CSS, JavaScript, but we are giving name as Visual Force.
Okay.
Then we have a triggers for automation here. In UI, you are writing automation using point and click method, but in coding, we are writing automation using triggers. So
Okay.
we have triggers for putting validation and putting automation. After Apex, Visual Force, and triggers, we have an integration. How we are connecting it with third-party system. We have
Okay.
majorly two integration, which we are using SOAP and REST API. We are giving an API, then it is integration part. Although we have 3 to 4 more streaming API, bulk API, and two more. So, but that is not that much used
Okay.
that we are using. Apart from that, now new topics came like Lightning, how to develop Lightning. Lightning is a different platform.
Yes.
Okay, so we need to know JavaScript or a framework and all those things. Then
Okay.
now new features came wave analytics. In wave analytics means how to manage data. Okay, data
Okay.
management. And apart from that, we have two different database languages here. SOQL, 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 and SOSL. And now SACL. We have three different, languages. I'm
Okay.
just giving you brief. I'm not scaring you right now. These are the things you have to learn. It is step-by-step process. Once you
Okay.
enter in the industry, you based on your
Interest. Okay.
interest, you will learn all the things. So we have SOQL. We are using that one. So first tool which we are using is developer console.
Okay.
Okay, it is developer console which we are using. We are using post.com IDE as a Eclipse. We are using Memensmate as a IDE, means for developing environment, internet developing environment. So we have developing different environment. Generally, we are doing Eclipse and developer console. So if you have, this is a developer console where you can write all type of application. You can
Okay.
test your query. This is your query editor. You can generate your logs,
Okay.
checkpoints, all these things. That's will let you know. So here you can open all your applications like Apex class, trigger, visual force, component, static resources, then lightning part, and then you can open all these things. Apart from this, we are using Bench. I will let you know major tool we are using as a developer.
Okay. Workbench.
So I hope you have not used these type of tools till now.
No.
You have gone through the basic things and you have used classic mode for
Yes.
creating apps and all those things. Okay. So it is third-party tool. Salesforce has adapted this tool called Workbench, and
Okay.
now we are using, and it is a major tool nowadays for a developer who is
Okay.
using, admin plus coding background. So both
Okay.
they are using. I'm not saying only developers are using, but
Okay.
both, admin as well as developer, because admin part is there, database part, and all the backend information which you cannot see in UI. All other information is available here. So this is UI based tool. No need to install in your system, nothing. You
Okay.
can just open workbench.developerpost.com and you can log in. So while logging, you have two options, production and sandbox. I
Okay.
will show you later because I just logged in here.
Okay.
So here you can do all the information, whatever you want. You want to know information about your standard custom
Stand.
object, component, circle query, social query, streaming push topic, that is integration. You want to do all the DML operation, sockcall and all those things. And
Okay.
then you want to deploy your code, as I told you, right? Deployment.
Yes. Yes.
You can use this tool as well. You can retrieve, you can use REST Explorer for REST integration. You can use Apex Execute for scheduling your batch and all those things, which is developer part.
Okay.
Okay. After that, once we are done with this, means this is the one tool which we are using currently. For
Okay.
developer,
Okay.
we have a developer console which we are using for development. And if you are not, you want more, then you can go post.com Eclipse IDE. There you can develop, or you can use Melon's Mate. There you can develop. We have so many plugins which you can utilize in your organization, which can help you to develop any application faster. And you can
Okay.
use those tools. It is available free of cost.
Okay.
So once we are writing in our resume that we are good in configuration and customization part, these are the major things which we need to know thoroughly.
Okay.
Because I have also switched the companies. Earlier I was working in Infosys. Before that I was working in a small company. So my journey is that I have given around 25 to 30 interview till now, or more than that.
Oh my God.
So based on that experience, I'm telling you these are the things which the interviewer is looking for, not me.
Okay.
And yeah, so if you are applying 4 years of experience, so I will give you one. I have very familiar things how to prepare for interview,
Okay.
which I got one of my colleague who is in US, from
Okay.
US market, how they're looking for.
Okay.
Might be I can give you. There is a star method. I don't know. Star employees, not that one. I will search and I will give you. Means it
Okay.
is something that is situational based questions we are asking.
Okay.
How you will compose, how you will approach, no matter if you are knowing or not knowing. See, every problem has not solution at once. You will
Yes.
struggle and you will find it. But what is
Yes.
your approach? How you will go and find out that one? That is the main problem we are looking. Two, three things what interviewer is looking nowadays. First things, you basics should be clear. I'm
Okay.
frankly telling you, whatever you know, because Salesforce is now ocean, I cannot say you will learn everything
Okay.
because and you will be master everything.
Yes.
Salesforce is ocean nowadays. Okay, but whatever you know perfectly. Say if I know security control, I can tackle every type of scenarios, situations. At least I can try. I can troubleshoot. I
Okay.
can troubleshoot that one. If I can say user management, yes, I can. If
Okay.
I know relationship, yes, I can. If I know data management, yes, I can. So in companies, I have told you these are 7 major fields which I'm asking you in configurational part. These are the customization field parts which I have told
Okay.
you affects Visual Force trigger, custom settings,
Yes.
and integration, and then data management and deployment. These are major concerns which we are doing. Among them, we have so many things. But if you say yes, I know Apex, I know BFP, I know trigger, so you can go to that level because if we are 4 years, so at least you have developed 2, 3 end project. They will
Okay.
ask you, do you develop 2, 3 end projects? End projects means starting from scratch. Scratch means you have created application, you have created objects, you create relationships. Then based on that, you have developed that code. You
Okay.
know all the flow of that code. Flow we are saying, high level technical design talk. If anyone say what happened in your project. So delivery manager and your consultant not knowing what you have developed line of piece of code. They will say, this is my flow of project and how it will work.
Okay. Got
Okay, so
it.
this is the high level talk which I have did with you. How interviewer asks what are the areas.
Okay.
Now you will tell me till now where you have learned and how much you are there. And remove this customization part means development part because you have gone through your admin
Yes.
part.
Yes.
So in 7 areas, I have just mentioned you right. What are the 7 areas? Now you can just rate yourself and tell me
Oh,
how
you're
good you
asking
are.
me to rate? I just touched every topic and I've done that exercises, and you're asking me to rate. It's I
Rating it in the sense, no, don't take in other way. Rating, when I'm saying, I'm just using interviewer keyword. Don't be afraid of, scared of that one. I'm
no,
saying,
no,
let's suppose if I'm saying 10, scale 10, okay? So you know the basics of yourself, right? You have spent 2, 3 months, 5 months in learning those things.
no.
You know,
I
you're
just
clear.
spent 1.5 month. That too, I completed those things in January, and I have done that. What is it? Certification, and I stopped reading.
All right. No,
So it's
so
been
see, these
long.
are the areas in which we are looking and how to develop what
Okay.
is the scenarios. And also, what how I'm going to take it. No worries, whatever you are, I'm considering you right now 0 out of 10, so that I
Okay.
can teach you from beginning what
Okay.
is there.
Okay.
So wherever you are knowing, you can just tell me this part I know, and if you don't know, you can also tell me I don't know. So I
Okay.
will try to teach all that aspects as well.
Okay. Soon, because I know what is what. Like if you tell me tabs,
Correct.
I know what is tabs. If you tell me objects, I know what is object.
Correct.
Yes, I'll get
So
those topics easily.
all right. So that is easy for me as well to cover up because if you know basics, so I can move
Yes.
forward and then I will give you assignment and all those things. But
Yeah.
other things what I want from your end, these are the things which I told you the basic part overview. I have not gone to the deep dive.
Okay.
And other things what they're asking, mostly scenario based question. So scenario based, I will tell you few scenarios. You can also create few scenarios, and we have so many projects listed in our Trailhead. You can
Okay.
take help of Trailhead. I will let you know how to use that one.
Okay.
You think it's not a difficult task, but I'll let you know how we are going to utilize this Trailhead to our preparation.
Okay.
So it is a one-stop package for learning. I will tell you only you need guidance from anyone, so that if you are have time, you can go and you can learn all
Okay.
these things.
Okay.
Okay. So now we move through this, and we are encouraging each and everyone to go through and become a trailblazer.
Okay.
So we have modules. We have trails, we have modules, we have projects, and we have super badges. Means you are a master in that one.
Yes, yes. I got 3 or 4 batches also. That's it.
Yes. So what I'm saying, if we are going for modules, so we have a different models here, and
Okay.
not modules because modules will contain all the parts. I will tell you admin part. One moment, I will trails. So any questions? Meantime, you want to ask me? You have any doubt, or you want to discuss anything? So
No,
you
nothing
can.
as of now. I'm good.
Because I'm trying to give you all the respective scenarios. I want to prepare you from first day for interview. That's why I have
Yes.
given you all these things.
Yes,
No
yes.
doubt, I will start from zero, but I want to make your mentality that it is in interview. You are in interview, so
Yes,
maybe I
yes.
can use those keywords. I will
Yes.
maybe use those type of questions. I will ask you in between after teaching my session. So
Okay.
always keep in mind that you have to prepare for interview. Means it is not that you have to learn and you have to.
Leave it. Yes,
So
I got it.
first you need to crack interview. Then once you join an industry, no doubt so many helping hands are there.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing is that how you will enter in that industry. Once you enter in that industry, no one will tell you how to develop from scratch. But once you do mistake, everyone tell you how to do that. This
Yes,
is the
yes.
fun of IT industry. If you will come to me and you will ask me how I develop this, no one will tell you because no one has that much time to tell you from scratch.
Yes.
But you will tell them that I did this, but I'm getting this error. Although you
Okay.
have did only 10% of that part, but they will say, yeah, you are right, but you need to develop this much things. That
Okay.
moment you will get a big help. But if you say someone, I don't know these things, so they will not tell you how to do that one.
Yes,
This is telling you funda how I gone through till now because
it is everywhere. Even I worked for IT company for 4 years. I worked on Unix platform. That if I ask
okay,
anything how to build this server, I think no one will tell that.
correct. So that's what I'm saying.
So
Means this
most
is the
of the
funda.
time I will depend on Google.
Correct. Everybody depend upon Google. If I'm saying right now, I know everything, it's not. We
Yeah.
know what need to search and we know how to develop. So
Yes.
everything is on Google.
Yes. Yes.
So those things I'm just trying to say you. These are things means frankly speaking is not a student and not a gap, but
Yes.
other things and how it works in industry. That's what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say
Yeah.
you.
I know. I know how it works in industry.
So that's what I'm saying from first day. Yeah, it is their trust. So
Yes.
we have admin beginner. We have admin advanced. So first I will focus here.
Admin beginner.
We have admin advanced and admin intermediate.
Okay.
These are the admin part means once you know, and this is a very well proper. It is in the proper manner means everything you can see. We have developer and all those things, and
Yes.
there is
Yes.
the admin intermediate ones is there. Developer intermediate and developer yes admin intermediate.
Okay.
So these are three admin part means few things you already covered.
So I
Few
have
things I will
done
tell you.
till this thing. I got stuck with that data loader, data modeling, something.
Oh, okay, data modeling.
Yeah, somewhere I got stuck with that, so I stopped doing.
Mhm.
Yeah, here import and export data.
Oh, okay, okay. All
So
right.
yeah, so that
No worries.
import and
So
something.
why I'm saying because these are the trailheads where it is listed all the topics which Salesforce using.
Yes,
Means
yes,
meantime I will teach you everything, but when you follow these steps, means once we will follow these steps, so you have sequence for
yes,
learning. Okay, I
yes.
did this. Now I have done this much part of questions. Now
Okay,
these are the scenarios which I need to work. These are the interview questions which they will ask, and these are the things which I need to modify.
okay,
So yeah, so Salesforce one which we are using, how to use mobile applications, what is the chatter and how to utilize that one, and what is the report and dashboard. Based on that, good part is that about this trailer, you have projects. You have
okay.
different
Yeah,
different projects.
projects. Yes.
Whatever I will give you, I will also give you. I will also we can take real time scenarios. I will after teaching all this, whatever problems I am facing in my office because
Okay,
now they are supporting our developers
okay,
worldwide. So what
okay,
developers come with the problem, we are tackling them, we are solving them. What
okay,
our CRM team is doing, whatever the admin getting problem there. So development part I will teach you well. Admin part I will tell you the scenarios what they are using. I will find out
okay,
all the scenarios, all the problems, and then I will come to you. These are the problems our customer faced with you, and
okay,
how we tackle it. What is the silly mistakes they did? Because
okay,
in interview nowadays, they will not ask you, can you tell me these things? They simply ask what problem you have faced during your tenure, during
okay.
your project.
Yes,
So
yes,
if you, because nowadays interview little bit got different.
yes,
Earlier they are checking basics. Nowadays there is so much guys in Salesforce coming, so they will check, who have hands-on experience.
yes,
Because if I will ask you, can you give me this definition? You will tell me. If I ask you, can you compare this? You will tell me. But if I will ask you what difficulties you have faced, so you will tell in your words if you have done that one.
yes, yes. That is, I got it.
That is the thing nowadays it is going on. So I have seen many resumes and LinkedIn and every place. Now you need to mention in your project what is your role, what is your responsibility, and what is difficulties you have faced. Like as it
Okay.
is going on means then your resume is on the top of everyone else because you are
Oh,
going to tell them I have did this. This is the way how I have did, and this is the scenarios, difficulties what I have faced, and how I have solved that. So they know that challenges came to you and you have resolved that. Means if any scenario will come in my project, then you are capable to do that one. Nowadays
yes,
trend is that.
yes, yes.
So we need to prepare for that. So right now I have to cover all those things. So what I will try here. First, we will go with all these projects after
Okay,
reading all those one day might be I'm taking. So I will give you because we have around listed here 27 to 37 projects. I'm not remembering exactly. So
okay,
each weekend or you can say in 1 week if you're going for two projects because I need to finish all the projects for you to get prepared for 4 year of experience interview. Why I'm
okay.
insisting every time for this 4 year because you have to go through that much knowledge.
Yes, yes, I got it.
Got it?
Yes.
So then based on that, I will tell you that these are the problems it is coming when you are developing project. So that you can build up your background with any projects which might be I can give you. Based
Okay,
on that, you know what I have worked. Thus you can correlate these projects with that scenario. Then you can tell the difficulties, whatever it is coming.
okay.
Getting the point.
Yes.
So these are the things which I want. Means we are creating going to create projects. After say I'm taking admin part, so I will tell you how to go to projects, build all these things. Advanced part, then we need to create advanced formulas, business checkbox formulas,
Yes.
currencies, date, event monitoring, how to event monitor all the query, connect, transaction security. They have added new features here.
Okay.
And then we have one application here. Then we have advanced admin. I have admin intermediate breakfast and it is admin advanced. So advanced formula and this is the formula and validation process, data security,
Okay.
and then we have different
So,
app exchange basics and projects we have.
okay.
Then we are going for development.
Okay.
So development, how we are doing, once you have basic Salesforce knowledge,
Okay.
then you can easily develop your application because you know the flow.
Yes.
Okay. You know the flow. So that part we are developing. Else, if you have coding background and you have little bit knowledge about Salesforce, then also you can develop. Not a hard and fast rule.
Okay.
So coding means you have at least Java knowledge, basic Java knowledge. You know what is the objects, class, interface, inheritance, how to initialize, variable, all those things. If you know those keywords, logic is same for every, language. Then
Okay.
we can develop that one.
Okay.
So how I'm going to utilize now our training path. I will teach you real-time scenario in that lightning experience or classic. After doing that, then I will tell you these are the trailheads which you have to cover. If you are facing any problem, I will also cover all the topics. Means I will just see these topics and I will teach you on classic or
Classic.
lightning.
Okay.
Once I will complete that one, I will give you as a homework to go through with all this
Okay. Sure.
development project. Means how my plan is there,
Yeah.
and once you will done then we will discuss scenario based question.
Sure.
Okay, you have done this. Now this is the scenario how you will develop this.
Sure.
So
Sure.
we'll try to bring different sector scenarios as per my knowledge, whatever till now I have,
Okay.
so that you can get benefit. Say pharma, say retail, say education, say banking, whatever sectors I can get it. I will some things I have, some scenarios already I have developed that I will give it to you step by step.
Okay.
Something I will try to evolve more, means try to write scenarios and how to develop that one that I will give you. So
Okay.
these are the things which my planning are there. So I have committed 45 days minimum and 60 days maximum. So I need your cooperation how fast we can.
Sure.
So
Sure.
whatever time availability is there, means morning time my availability is there from 8:30 because early 8 and early 7 I cannot commit because my I cannot wake up.
Okay.
So no, frankly speaking, means I
And no
cannot break your
problem, no
time.
problem. I can, I'll stay at home, so I'll be sleeping in the afternoon. That's not a problem. I can.
Okay, those things I can clearly set expectation because
Okay.
so these things are there. And any questions do you have any regarding interview things? I will tell you how it can be cracked.
Okay.
I given overall interview pattern right now because I also given you my scenarios how much interview I have attended. But only things what they are asking, whatever you know fully.
Okay.
You don't commit false things in your resume. First things, always
Okay.
remember because everyone is going with your resume and they know how much experience you have in 4 year
Yes.
or 3 year
Okay.
because they we are doing everything. If you have written so many things and you are not knowing that much, then at that moment only everyone thinks that you are doing fraud
Yes.
or you don't have experience and you are coming.
Yes.
So first we will build that one. Okay, these are the things what we are going to develop. And then I will tell you if this much experience, then what you need to say, what you need
Okay.
to tell, and
Oh.
how much you need to mention in your resume. So
Okay.
that you can be safe side because 4 year of experience. Okay, 1 year I have did this part. 1 year. So different type of projects are there. I will tell you
Okay.
because no one can get core development. No one can get core admin. So how we will get projects once you will start a fresher, right?
Yes.
They will not directly give it to you, go and develop this project. Never ever. What
Yeah.
they will say, go and first just create a user profile,
Yeah.
where this permission set and all those. So user management. You can say I am a part of a project where admin project. Then I am part of support project. Then I'm part of enhancement project. Then I'm part of development project. Then I'm part of data migration project.
Okay.
So these are the projects means which you can be a safe side. Okay, I did this part. You have
Yes.
not developed whole project. If you say I develop whole project, no one can. You know your module, right? So
Yes.
in the talking sense means if you go in market and say I develop this means you are using keywords. They know okay you have experience because you know methodology which we are using nowadays in
Yes.
developing project. Earlier we are using waterfall model. Now we are using agile methodology. Now we have Scrum. We have
Oh.
sprint. So if you
Okay.
know these keywords, so you can say, oh yeah, I was working in a sprint agile methodology. What is agile methodology? How you are developing that one, and what sprint you have used? What happened in your sprint? Means you don't know, but if you can use these things after getting all this, then oh yeah, you have done something. Because nowadays this is the trend in market.
Yes. Yes. And
So those things we have to act like that. Become a smart actor nowadays. So not knowing anything, but you have to show yes, I know this. Once you enter, all yours.
yes, that's true.
That's true, right? I did not get your name. Sorry,
Teja.
Teja. All right,
Teja.
Teja. So these are the things which I have showed you. Uh, Anything else you have? Because I just once ensure Ram that you get tuning with me. Tuning in the sense what I'm trying to teach you, you will get it. First, is
Yes.
that is important
Yes. Yes.
because everything is available in the market. I
Yes.
cannot say okay, I'm going to give you so many extra things. The thing is that whatever I am trying to give it to, if you're getting those things, that is important.
yes, definitely.
So that's why I'm saying to him, okay, first take two demo class, try to clear all your doubts. If everything is good, try to first we can convince, okay, the time is good for us. How I'm teaching, you are getting all those things. I'm capable to cover your expectation or not. So everything first we can discuss. If everything is good, then we can continue.
Okay.
And yeah, so those parts I already talked to Ram regarding that. So
Okay.
that we cannot in the dilemma. Oh my God, the person who is teaching me might be knowing this part or not, whether I'm capable of doing that one. So everything should be clear.
yes. Yes.
That is my perspective. Means we cannot, put anyone in that dilemma mode. Okay,
Okay.
like that. So if you want, you can explore more. We have so many interviews site, so many guys are doing that one. But only in hard and fast rule to get into selected, you have to do hands-on as much as possible.
Yes.
In
Sure.
think
I'll do it.
scenario, yeah. Because what I'm telling, I have also gone through the stages, and after getting theoretical part, of course you are capable to answer the queries of interview at that moment. But
Yes.
once you don't have hands-on, then they will give tasks because in any company, if you will go first 3 to 6 months, it is your testing period.
Yes.
Everyone want to judge you,
Yes.
no doubt. Whatever qualification you have, no doubt how much experience you have, either you are fresher or you are 4 to 5 years of experience. Till 6 months, everyone will judge you. Everyone will keep you hawkeye.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
how you
That's
are doing? So if you have hands-on, means if you do something, then say, oh yeah, she had did something, but based on my requirement, based on my business, she is not going forward. So that moment we have helping hand. These are
okay.
the scenarios I have gone through. So I have got some projects where I don't know right now we are working on wave and lightning. At that moment when I came from 2 year or 3 year of experience, I don't know these things. But I have to evaluate myself. Otherwise, if I will go and ask someone, hey, I don't know, can you teach me? No, no.
Okay. Well.
So these are the things. So that's what I'm saying. These are the parts, and also I'm giving my parts. I have knowledge about basics, all these things. I have gone through some, have good hands-on. It might be some part which is new topics which I'm also trying to cover up right now. I will
Okay.
also give it to you. But might be I'm not good at that one, so I will take help of any other else colleagues in my office. That is also salesforce. So might
Okay.
be I have so many helping hands there as well. So you will get
Okay.
all your queries and doubts clear. Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Might be at that moment I'm not able to answer all your queries. I will note it down and I will let you know how to do that one. Means
Sure.
everything's I just clear with you. That's this is the things how we are going to do and how we are taking.
Yeah,
So
I got
later part, we don't have anything in mind saying that Chandra, these things happen.
it. Nothing like that. So okay, I like the class. So
Thank you.
we got many topics to cover.
Yeah,
So as soon as you cover one topic, I'll do hands-on, and I'll get
yeah,
back to you if I have any doubts on that.
correct, correct. That's what I
Yeah,
want. That's
yeah.
what I have
Every day I
also
will
with,
do. I will do hands-on topic with
because
whatever you
things is
cover.
that, yeah, because why I'm happy here, because you know the basics.
Yes,
You know the basics, and you have did some hands-on part. Means
yes,
you know what is those things. So it's easy for me. If I will cover today's user management, I will give you 5 to 6 scenarios. You
yes,
will go and do that one. Then I will
ye-
give you one project listed in Trailhead. You will go and do that one.
yes,
Next
yes,
day, when you're going to meet anytime, you have at least 5 to 6 questions to ask. Chandra,
ye-
I have did this. Then we will
yes.
discuss scenario in friendly matter. No, nothing. There is a student and teacher. These are the scenarios which, yeah, interviewer is asking, and how you are going to tackle it. Might be you come up with your scenarios. Might be I can learn something with you. Okay, these are scenarios, and implementing this, what problem we are going to face it. And I will also bring from my office experience what daily we are getting customers, problem. We will discuss with you. Today I got this much problem, and these are the tackling things. What a problem they are facing. So that's in coming days. If you go to interview, you can have enough points to talk, enough problems
Yes,
to say. Okay,
yes,
in 4 years of experience, I have got this much problem. Now tell me what your thought. So
okay,
that's they can take you.
yes,
My main motto is that they can take you.
yes. I know.
Once you will in, you have so many helping hands. You can take support. You can search, Google, everything.
Yes, I know. That's
So these are the things, and I hope we can connect soon. And
yeah.
tomorrow, if you want any demo class, let me know. Timing is same, 8:30, and because early 8 is not possible,
Oh,
maybe I can wake up or
okay.
not.
We'll take the class at the same time. Not a problem.
Yeah, so 8:30 between 9, that's fine for me. I can also wake up.
Okay,
So if you want, if you have any query, search today,
okay,
collect
sure.
all the questions,
Okay,
take one more demo class tomorrow,
okay.
clear all your doubts. Once we are good, then we can start.
Sure, sure. We'll take one
Okay.
more demo class tomorrow and we'll start from Monday, like
Of
fresh.
course. No
Okay.
problem. That's what I'm saying. Today we have discussed everything. Collect all your doubts, collect all your questions which you
Sure.
need to ask. But today
Okay.
is my day to tell you everything. Tomorrow is your day to ask everything.
Okay.
Once we sync up everything, then we can start on Monday.
Sure, sure.
All right, Teja.
Okay. Thanks, Chandra.
Thank you so much. Thanks, Ram. I have a promise there.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
listening to
there.
your class too.
All right, Rams. So I have I did my part, and Teja is till now good. I hope. So I have given one more chance Teja to ask so many questions, whatever she has, so
Okay.
that
Yeah,
we can sync up properly. Then we can start from Monday.
Yeah,
yeah,
sure.
that's good.
All right, guys. Thanks. Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
Bye bye.
thank you, Chandra.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.